Hello subscribers, here's another figure review, and it's the first figure I showed in my collection update video, and this time it's a CollectA figure. Haven't had CollectA figures on this channel for a while. This time it's the Dolichorhynchops. Now I've been wanting this figure for a while because Dolichorhynchops figures are very obscure, because there's only like two of them on the market, like two ones that are easy to find on the market, and the CollectA one is one of them. So let's check it out. See, like, as far as Dolichorhynchops toys are very obscure. There's only this one, the one from the prehistoric Sea Life 2, and then this fast food Dolichorhynchops toy to promote. It was like sold in Jack in the Box for like those kids meal stuff, and it was used to promote the National Geographic Sea Monsters movie that was out at the time. But this is probably the biggest of all of them, and that really isn't saying much because this is a very like it's not too small, but it is small. It's like 12.5 centimeters long. Well, maybe they did that because to put in scale with their mosasaur figures, because Dolichorhynchops wasn't a big animal, so it wouldn't make sense if they had like a huge size Dolichorhynchops figure. Oh yeah, also like Dolichorhynchops models. There's also Dolichorhynchops plush, but we're talking about models here. See, for a tiny figure, there's still a decent amount of detailing. Mostly smooth skin, but marine reptiles like plesiosaurs I've known to have smooth skin. And see, there is a decent amount of detailing on the teeth, but no detailing in the mouth, but that's fine, because mouth really isn't that important, the inside. And the skull is like, obviously Dolichorhynchops. Those weak jaws right there, like those thin, weak jaws, only built for catching fish. And the colors are mostly like a white color, and then you got like this sandy color, then like a light mud brown here. And there's no tail fluke here, but for a creature with big flippers, I'm not sure if it needs a tail fluke or not. She was released in 2012 with the Maposaurus I have in my collection, which I'll probably review soon. You got the bone, like the bones here. You can see like the outline of the bones for its flippers. And I can't really spot any inaccuracies besides the oversized head. The head looks a little too large. And like, I really recommend this figure. It's like still like one of the only Dolichorhynchops models on the market. And like on Amazon it's for a ridiculous price, like $16 to $20. No, do not spend $20 on this. It is like so not worth it. Use that $20 on like a large size CollectA figure you haven't gotten yet. So I got mine on eBay for $9 in free shipping, which I think $9 is sort of worth it, but like I will pay like the maximum I'll pay like $7, but there wasn't any cheaper, so I guess $9 was good enough for this figure. Yes, oh yeah, let's start with the comparisons first. Here we have one of the two of the only Dolichorhynchops figures on the market. The other ones I mentioned was the big plush one, and then the kids meal Jack in the Box one. But here I see this one is like collected, like they made their own Dolichorhynchops model. This one's far limited, obviously based off of National Geographic Sea Monsters, because this tube was made like 3 or 4 years after that movie came out. I think this one did a little better because the head is more of a decent size. This one has a bigger head and is more pliosaur-like than polycotylid plesiosaur-like. Yeah, see the paint on here. There's just two colors, white and then a dark blue. This one has like more color to it, so CollectA gets the point for getting a better paint job. And it doesn't really go in scale with the CollectA Tylosaurus or the Safari Limited 2017 Tylosaurus, because Dolichorhynchops is a little too big. Dolichorhynchops is only like a 10-foot animal, so this is way too big. This is probably like sub-adult Tylosauruses. Yeah, poor Dolichorhynchops was like preyed on a bunch of things in the ocean. So I think it goes a little better with the CollectA Mosasaurus, even though these two didn't live together in the same place. I guess that's good enough. Last but not least, we have the Carnegie Tylosaurus, which I think looks a little better, but Tylosaurus should be like much bigger than this. And just 3 more comparisons, the other marine reptiles from CollectA. Yeah, not so much in scale. All these 3 are like much bigger than Dolichorhynchops right here. So hey guys, this is it for this review. The next figure I'll probably be reviewing will be the Mojo Allosaurus, or the Safari Limited Ammonite. So, if you like this video, leave a comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next review. And yes, and I do recommend this figure. Oh yeah, for the rating, it have to be an 8 out of 10. Not that bad. Still the only one, and it's fantastic, so pick it up.